So with Borderlands 4 right around the corner, we have been introduced to our newest enemy known as the Timekeeper. And now, as their name suggests, their entire niche is going to be based around the concept of time. Well, they've actually been referenced before early in Borderlands 3 in one of the Iridian Echo logs, so we obviously know they're going to be a big threat. But will this enemy bring back some old threats as well because of that entire concept of time? Because a lot of the old threats that we had in the previous Borderlands games have been connected to the vault in some way, shape, or form. So buckle up. Join on this complete speculation, this tinfoil hat theory that I got here for you. And if you want to really help out the channel, make sure you're subscribing. We're going to be doing a lot of Borderlands 4 content once it launches, so might as well subscribe now. Again, I'm so excited for everything that's going on. Check out my previous videos going over some of the older, the newer Vault Hunters that we're going to be seeing later down the road, and some other, speculation that I've been having as well. So let's jump right on into this. So again, the Timekeeper's entire concept is based around time. So does that mean we're going to be seeing some older faces? Now, if you actually look at this tweet that Borderlands put out, they mention you're not ready for Kairos, kiddos, and puts this little skull in here. Now, again, this is, a lot of speculation. We're looking at some of these things. We're seeing, some cool concept art and stuff like that. But I'm really going back to this word right here, kiddos. What enemy did we have in the past that, used that term to describe us a whole lot?
Welcome to Pandora, kiddos. Hey, kiddo, Jack here, president of Hyperion. You're kind of pissing me off here, kiddo. Beacon's damaged, kiddo, and that's why you're gonna die here.
Just give it up, kiddo.
That's going to be the homie Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack has had a connection to the vault and everything based around that, not only from the fact that he was practically a Vault Hunter himself, he had a lot of interest in it because of his daughter Angel being a siren herself. Sirens have a huge connection to the vault. Obviously, Nereid was the one that put a destroyer in the vault. They have the same mystical Iridian powers and everything like that. They have that connection. So there is a big chance that we might see Jack again because of this knowledge that he has. Now, do I think that Handsome Jack and the Timekeeper would team up? Not really. I think the Timekeeper probably would view himself as a superior to Jack. The fact that he's been, mentioned in actual Iridian Echo logs, and the fact that he's a big bad, I bet he is going to try to exploit Jack in a way. But, it's Handsome Jack. I imagine he's going to find a way to get up on top and, beat out the Timekeeper in some way, shape, or form. Now, what about the other villains that we've had in the Borderlands series? So we had Commandant Steele and the Calypso twins, all of them being sirens. Obviously, again, sirens having that mystical connection to the vault. There's a chance that maybe he needs to have that type of power to work his magic in some way, shape, or form. So there's a chance he could bring them back to siphon their energy, something of that sort. Again, huge speculation, but at the same time, it really wouldn't shock me, especially for the fact that in New Tales of the Borderlands that we don't really know is canon, they had that that stone that essentially brought people back to life. Clearly Gearbox has been trying to find an excuse to kind of bend the rules of death and everything like that. So the whole entire concept of time travel, stuff like that could be in their back pocket and something that they are trying to do here. Now, again, the Timekeeper's been mentioned before as a big bad, got referenced alongside Grave Ward and the Traveler as well. So clearly he's going to be a big threat. Whether or not he's somebody that is trying to team up with anybody, we really don't know. Do I think they need to be bringing back old enemies? Not really. Personally, I think that we really need to move past these old villains. Yeah, it would be great to see, Handsome Jack return, to see Commandant Steele. Don't really know if I would want to see the Calypso twins again, but those are in the past. I really think we need to move forward with the story into these new big bads, and not speculate in the past and nostalgia and stuff like that. I thought Borderlands 3 did a great job with their first DLC, the Handsome Jackpot, because it essentially dabbled a little bit with Handsome Jack and everything, but was more just talking about his ego and everything like that. The fact they made this giant place where if you don't spend your money right or whatever, you're going to be in prison there forever and stuff that was so Jack-like. I mean, it was a perfect kind of send-off for his style of character versus kind of just bringing him back for bringing him back's sake. So what do you guys think? Please let me know some other theories that you have in the comment section down below, or some other video topics that you're interested in seeing. Obviously, we're going to be getting another gameplay trailer in early 2025. I imagine it's probably going to be either late January or early February, but as soon as I get that information, I'll obviously make a video and let everybody know. Please give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe. Again, we're gonna be making a lot of Borderlands content, so subscribe now while the iron is hot. It makes me feel really nice and I'd really appreciate it. Become a member and follow me over on YouTube and Twitter at Byrdman778. Guys, thank you so very much. I hope you have a great night, day, or whatever it may be.